morning, young Groms. Today is our 6th daily vlog in a row. We've been bringing you the whole trajectory and progression of the Thanksgiving Swell. Not much waves on the cam right now. There's a deer crossing my path right in front of me. But yeah, we are definitely gonna surf today. The tide's high and it's dropping, so I think I might go check some spots. You know, I'd love to bring my boards with me, but my truck is still stuck in 4-wheel drive, so not really sure what I'm gonna do about that. I'm trying to drive it as little as possible. There's definitely good waves. I'm not even gonna mess around and check a bunch of other spots. The first spot I rolled up on looked really good. Look at all these chickens. So I zoomed back to my aunt's house, grabbed my wetsuit, grabbed my board, kind of leaving Allie and Devaney there without a car because I just really don't want to drive my truck in 4-wheel drive on the pavement. But yeah, we're stoked. There's waves still, and I was just talking to one of the surfers on the beach, and he was like, yeah, it's been like a surf trip. He's surfed 9 days in a row, and yeah, this is my 6th day surfing in a row. It's pretty crazy. Been surfing every day from Saturday, and today's Friday. We're just so fired up right now. So I am gonna take out the Stealth. It's super low rocker, so it should be good for this wave. If I had to choose a board that'd be best for this wave, it'd probably be a long board, but I'm just gonna go out there anyway, a little overgunned on my step down. But yeah, I'm really fired up. Just really excited to surf. And these are the few times I feel like I'm actually getting better at surfing. Like when we don't really get waves often in the Northeast, so if we're surfing every day, you're gonna get better. And I feel like there's these rises and falls of surfing ability. You start your first time back after 2 weeks, and you can't make a drop, or you're so tired paddling, and it's a combination of not being in shape, because surfing is super specific. So even if you run a lot, you might be out of shape paddle wise and stuff, and then skill wise too, you just don't have the skill. So surfing in the Northeast is such a struggle for us common folks, because we're not pros flying around the world, and there's these rises and falls of skill levels, and when it's a flat spell, that it's just coming with a decrease in your skill level, and you're gonna have to relearn this super hard thing that already took forever to learn. So we're always grateful for multiple days in a row, but it also kind of reminds us that it's just so hard to stay good at surfing. But we're doing the best we can right now. When I check the waves, it's probably been about 30 more minutes to take me to run around the house. I actually ate a little bit of apple pie this morning for breakfast, and then I'm back here now, so it could be more people out and stuff, but it was uncrowded, and it looks super fun. So I'm gonna go out there and do the best I can do. Definitely wouldn't recommend surfing the spot in a crowd or anything, but yeah, I'm pulling into the parking lot right now. There's already people there, and we're gonna paddle out. Let's do this. Wrap it back. I'm zooming back right now to my aunt's house because Devaney needs her car back. Kind of borrowed it from her without asking. I thought they were gonna sleep super late, but it's all good. I'm gonna zoom back there real quick. That session was so fun. That was way better than I thought it would be. I got out in the beginning and I just couldn't figure it out. The wave is so weak. It's one of the weakest waves in the world. It's just such a mush burger, but I found the little right pockets where it was kind of bowling up, and I could, do some turns, wait for it to get steep. And I feel I'm getting better at surfing. Definitely not ripping is super hard right now, but I feel I'm finally figuring the board out and getting my feet underneath me, and it feels super good. So I'm stoked right now. I know Allie wants to surf today, so hopefully we'll get the whole crew out there.
Juice or apple cider?
I'm good with water. Thank you. How was your first day as an 86-year-old?
I've already been to the store.
You're up and at 'em.
No, I never go to bed after 10. But I read that 5 times in bed. My news report.
Yesterday was Liz's house. Audrey's in it too? Wow.
6
You get a
years
spray
ago,
tan?
they were born.
Yeah, they were born.
That's when they were
A child.
So
All right, guys. Probably not going to surf here, but we're doing a little wave check at my grandma's beach. She's 86 years old, which has been an awesome theme. Oh, there's kind of a little sandbar here. I've actually never seen a break like this. It always breaks like outer bar, but it's kind of like breaking on the outside, rolling in. Little sections right there. Definitely like waves. Right now we are bringing you the Thanksgiving segment of Fixing My Car with Dad. This old dog is stuck in 4-wheel drive for the past few days, and I've just given up driving it right now until we get it fixed. The issue is that when we start her up, she stays in 4-wheel drive right there. But she's shifted into 2 right now.
Back and forth. It could be a loose wire in the transmission too. The electric, the wire.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright, well, a little synopsis of what happened. We couldn't get the car back into 2-wheel drive, and it looks like we're gonna have to tow it all the way home.
Okay. Let's go. Stop, Allie. Stop. What do you mean stop? You're gonna hit the sand.
you can go on this.
I want to be a surfer girl. Life is too short not to surf. Right? I'm down. What's it? Life's too short.
What's the sailing wave? Life's too short to not sail without any wind.
No, but I'll surf next.
So I've talked about my sister Megan before a few times on the vlog. She has autism. She's about to turn 24 years old, and this reporter slash journalist wanted to do a story on her actually because she swims like all year round in like cold water. She actually has like an insane cold water tolerance. So we went down to this place where my dad and her like to swim, and yeah, the water is like in the low 50s right now. And my sister Allie had a wetsuit on. I actually jumped in for a little bit, but I went no wetsuit, and I actually stayed in for like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes with her, trying to get her to swim. And then, yeah, we finally did some swimming. It was really fun. And then I got out, and Megan was still in the water. And then she went back out here, seen next to this buoy. We did like a whole swim sesh before this. And yeah, she has like an insane cold water tolerance, and she loves swimming. So my sister Allie has like a 4-3 on right now, and Megan's just got like a bathing suit and a rash guard on, and she just wanted to hang out there. So we hung out at this little swim place, and yeah, it was super fun. It was stoked, and it was really cool to like see Megan get her time and have someone tell her story. So I can't wait until the little article or story comes out, and we're really stoked. We did a little cold plunge with Megan, and now we're headed out for a sunset, post-sunset session potentially. The waves might be flat, but the family's gonna go on a walk, and I'm just gonna bring my board and stuff in case there's a little bit of waves. All right, guys, so sun is setting. I'm running down to get my last session in. I'm going no gloves, no hood, and a 4-3.
Camera. Nancy's at Stephen Tacos.
She is tonight.
Tail end of a sick swell. Whole East Coast and Caribbean was pumping. I'm so grateful for this. My boy Lucas out here getting last licks. You know.
Stoked on the board. It's just like the perfect 6'5" by 21 3/16 by 2 15/16. Put my foot like really far back, it goes really well. But yeah, that session was awesome. It was kind of short because we arrived here pretty late, but it was good. It was better than I thought. Like checking it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be mini Simmons only, but I don't have time to swap the fins out, so we took this thing out. Allie got some epic clips.
Yes, and you saw Chris Coleman, who's the best.
Yeah, we saw Chris and the squad, and yeah, I think this might be it for the Thanksgiving Day Swell. But we're super stoked, and as always, we will see you on the next swell.